Okay, welcome back to Atlantic Heights. We are still playing Super Mario World, the Princess Rescue. We rescue princesses, and then we tell them to stop getting kidnapped, and then we rescue them again. It's quite a business racketeering, you know. Oh, it's that Sonic theme again. You know, the one with the Twilight Park, and also Sonic 3D Blast. Yeah. Is the fun stuff. Named so because it's an athletic level. I don't know why athletic level means you have to jump on, like, big mountain and tree things. But that's apparently what it means. And lots of platforms that like to move in a little line. I'll put this above the 3 line. I don't think you can go there. Mario, go back on it. Alright, let's go up here. What could we possibly find in a pipe to the sky? Oh, excuse me. That was a future secret. I don't know if it literally matters if I get the secret exit before the primary exit. But in this case, it's because I'm trying to make sure I have all the coins first. But it's almost like a non sequitur, so if I remember and I decide to go back to it, I go back to it. If I just don't remember it and just run into it by accident, then I run into it by accident. That's how it's going to work most of the time. Essence of Metroid in my Mario still. Super Mario Metroid. Actually, that's a real thing. Where Mario plays a bit like Metroid for the NES. It's quite good. It's probably the most, like, I don't know, it's the most very different Super Mario Bros. Hack. And that all the techniques to make it are radical. It's like, am I even playing Mario? It's like, technically. But it's got like a different coat of fur. Just like everything's got a coat of fur. Or birds with a coat of fur. Birdmen. We jump up there. Here's our first appearance of the football man. Good old Chuck. Good luck, Chuck. You fuck. Alright. Oh, but this pipe's okay. I see we're being very discriminatory today. Yeah, before this, I just decided, you know what? Fine. I'm going to make sure I'm 100% caffeinated. Well, not 100% caffeinated. I'm just like... There's apparently more I have to do sometimes when the body is like, nah, man, you don't get to have energy today. But I don't want to get energy by forcing myself awake. I feel like that's incorrect. But a lot of energy drinks are just caffeine and nothing else. It's like, oh, nothing else can give you energy? Nope, not unless it's like an illegal drug. It's like, really? Why would we live for so long without having, like, energy sources? That seems to be counterintuitive. Energy source, and then I go through this way. You like the instantly loading levels and pipes? Or transitions thereof? I kinda do. I kinda don't care. So much money, so little time. If only that was the way it worked. Come and jump up here. Become one with the Mario and make him your Mario. Alright. Have another one-up mushroom. Did I mention this guy likes to put a lot of one-up mushrooms in his hacks? This is okay. Remember, you always have a chance to win. It's questionable that I keep seeing these labeled as difficulty hard as opposed to normal, but as long as it's somewhat harder than Super Mario World, it has to be labeled that way. So I don't mind doing a lot of hacks that are labeled hard. Now, if it's labeled very hard, then I'm concerned. We're on the cusp of me being able to do it without actually being able to do it, and, you know, I'd end up eating fingernails or some shit. Now let's go to the real secret place, where all the secrets take place. Up into the stars. But where? Oh, wait, am I stupid? Oh, wait, this isn't the place I'm going to yet, is it? No, it's up here. Okay. There's just a lot of cloud action happening, I guess. How about up here? Yeah, hello, Fuzzies. You just tend to be up and down this time of year. the bipolar fuzzies. It gives me the warm and cold fuzzies. You thought this was a personality joke? No, their temperature is shifting. Although then again, I haven't played a game in which fuzzies are in ice. Wait, have there been fuzzies in snow levels? It's plausible, and I just wouldn't remember. Oh man, I hope one of these has a key in it. Otherwise, I'd look pretty stupid right now.
Okay. Monty Mo Cliffs.
Another level before we actually get to the level that is the yellow switch. Hey, guess what? It's Kirby 2 music. Specifically level 5. The Red Canyon or something. Yeah, I like this game. Yeah, there's a lot more Kirby music, huh? Although, if we go to the big main overall, that's going to sound like Crash Bandicoot 2, and I'm going to be like, hey, I should have played Crash Bandicoot 2, and be like, you know, eventually. I don't have anything against it. Things work out, and then they don't, and I remove all sources of stress. Then I jump up and work out my things, and then we all get together. Maybe you don't know this, but, you can find me on Mastodon. Or those of you on Mastodon watching right now, hello. You made it this far. I'm proud of you. You made it past step 1. No one ever gets past step 1. They see one and they're like, they like it or they don't, but yeah. Well, I get the weirdest disliker sometimes, but then I find out people use disliking videos as a tool to just take it off their algorithm. When there's already a thing to do that, it's called clicking not interested or never show this channel again, as opposed to going straight out and disliking it, because I do that when there's something I don't necessarily hate, but I don't need in my feed, for reasons, like news. I don't actually need news in my YouTube algorithm. If I want news, I know where to find it, and it's not through my YouTube home page, so. Some things that just have to be used in the right way in order for them to be effective. Come with me to the Sunset Super Koopas. The SSK, an organization which I know nothing about. This is still Kirby music. Only now this is Kirby's Dream Land 3? I think? Huh. If you're wondering why I hadn't started Kirby yet, it's because I know the first Kirby game is a Game Boy game, and, well, yeah. Look, I have a hard time determining what to do with many games that don't, you know, go with the 4:3 ratio. The Donkey Kong 94 game is an exception because it had its own background and color schematics and, like, everything to go with the Super Nintendo. It's, like, the best example of it, and, like, the only really good example besides having a custom background, which is kind of a shame, honestly. You would think it wouldn't be a problem to have these Galoomba generators. Because that's what we have. Galoomba generators. Oh boy, I love it. Yay, the spin jump of champions. It's very, whatever color this is. There's not going to be too much dying in this playthrough, but that's simply because I need to try to get all 5 coins without dying. In fact, that's pretty much where all the difficulty comes from. Because otherwise, I'd just be, well... There's plenty of checkpoints, too. Like, that's not an issue. I love when the game puts in multiple checkpoints instead of just having one per level. It's like, yeah, I have a chance. Or it gives people an excuse to make longer levels, which is fine if you have enough checkpoints to go with it. A lot of time doesn't seem to... I don't know. Difficulty from, like, not actually being good is just different when you're just like, dude, I don't have all that time in the world. It's like... Even as a youngin', there's only so much time I can get away with before I was like, oh wait, you know, I need things called, like, food. I know what these food things are. I've heard of them before in my life. Okay, this is not really the hacker's fault. This is just what happens when you have a bunch of these Super Koopas spawn. There isn't really a way around it than to try to put it in an area where there's not that many enemies otherwise, but yeah, that's kind of okay. Okay, there's an RPG battle going on. Once again, so that you can do this level again, we've put a goal exit there. So that you can do it as many times as you want. I don't think I have an issue with replay value, but I'm wondering who plays Mario games is just like, okay, I'm only partway through the game. Can I go back and redo a level I already did, like, for fun? Or, like, if you're in Mario 64 and you're like, I'm going to get that same star again, even though I got it before. I'm sure people do that. But there's no need, they say. Oh, hidden my music block. Alright, so it's this level again, only now I filled in the blanks. And the reason why I need this to be done is because there's a key that spawns above them, which means it's constantly going in the pit every time I get to it. There's no way I could get there in time.
But yes, that is how we are going to get to the place with the Star Road location.
I don't think they call it Star Road in this mod, though. And I don't mind the Yoshi coins just being star coins generically. Or ace coins. Ace coins like in the Game Boy Advance games. Yeah. Once more for the folks in the back, it's Wario Land time, sometime, whatever. Okay, I'm feeling invincible. Not enough star power, but hey. I'm glad when your mods actually have star items. Even though that might make it easy, it's like you want to have a little bit of fun with your one-ups and every single mushroom on the planet. But why even go for points? I haven't seen a scoreboard this entire time. I'm sure there's a scoreboard somewhere, but I don't see it. It's not even on when I'm in the map. So forget about points. Just disregard them.
Why even have these points? At least in Sonic, I get extra lives.
That's a way better use of my pointage time. Yay. Now we can finally go to the secret amongst our people. The secret passed down from generation to generation. Sky mushrooms. Sure. This could be like that athletic level, I think. Okay. Oh, it's Crash Bandicoot music. But what specifically? That's a good question. I want to say Crash Bandicoot 3. Anyway, yeah, no, that's Crash Bandicoot music. I recognize it. It always has the same motif going on. You just know.
I see the mushrooms are scaling up and down through some unseen force of, like, growing and shrinking. Yes, these mushrooms are growers and not showers. Or sometimes the reverse. It's shrinking back into the torso that is Earth.
Oh gosh. Come, Piranha Plant. Lend me my cape into your face. I don't know, I have this urge to try every pipe even though I already know what the right ones are. Nyan yan 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 yan. Nyan yan 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 yan. Nyan. Nyan yan 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 yan. Nyan yan yan yan. And that's how that went. Let's go over here. Oh, he's stuck on the treadmill of life. The Sisyphean Koopa. Forever never getting anywhere. Much like that math problem when that guy is going like half the distance constantly but never quite reaching the end. He just keeps going and going and going. He's like constantly halvesies. Nothing we can do about it. I think that's what's going on when antibacterial soaps only kill 99% of germs. It's like we keep getting closer and closer, but they're never completely gone. Which is just the nature of life. It finds a way. You know? Jurassic Park, you might call it. Anyway, we're not going to the star stuff yet. That'll be after I've beaten the game by kicking Bowser's butt. That's when we do that stuff. I just sort it out that way. Sometimes I do it on the way, depending on the level makeup. This time I've decided it's going to be done separately. Based on, like, I don't know, it's kind of arbitrary. I wouldn't think about it too much, but watch this. Someone has decided in their infinite wisdom to add Yoshi background sounds to the castle. Thank you. Thank you, God, Jesus. Thank you. This is a really cool addition. Yeah. Although, I should warn you, if fireballs show up, the Yoshi's still gonna get fucked up, so be mindful of that. Not to mention, if there's Bowser statues, Yoshi will eat those too. I know, because I played a mod in which I could do that very thing. Yeah. Just remember, if you want me to play your mod or level set or anything, make sure you have your own title screen. I know in the past that would have meant I wouldn't have done lost episodes of Doom. I realize that. So, I'm willing to make an exception if someone wants to make official, like, screens I could use for thumbnails or something. Hell, I might even commission them if I knew someone could be commissioned to do that kind of stuff. I honestly don't know. I've always thought about commissioning artists to do things. It's a thing where I know I might want it without exactly needing it, unless I have, like, more funds on me than I do. And that's alright. Don't worry, I'll reach out. I know at one point I'm gonna redo the avatar and channel art for, like, social media purposes or whatever. And eventually, it's gonna be done eventually. I think right now I'm saving spare cash for, like, anyone who might need donations or something, maybe. But no, I really should do that. Someone commissioned the art, and I'm just like, oh, I'll just take whatever you got. It's like, no, you have to specify. I'm like, I don't know, does it look cool? So I have to judge based on their previous works. Even if they're good artists, that doesn't mean I think they're a match. So, I'll tell you right now, try doing some Rob Liefeld art. That'll probably win me over. I know people dislike him, but, you know, just because we have Link to the Past music means I'm gonna have to play Link to the Past. We know this. By the way, the bosses take more hits now. And the first one is Morton, because Morton's easier than Iggy? I don't know. Actually, no, Iggy and Larry are just as easy because they're not defeated by hits. Which is a shame, honestly.
10 reasons why that's a good thing, possibly. Oh no, I wouldn't know that. You leave my ass alone. I'll never think about this crap again, you know?
Yeah. Yeah, put that shit in your twig.
What's that mean?
I don't know.
Mario has defeated the demented Morton Koopa and rescued a Yoshi egg, but the princess is in another castle. No Toad was here to tell you this because all the Toads that say the princess is in another castle have been shot on sight. They are not endangered species, they are in fact extinct. This quote shall never be mentioned again, but luckily I have no Toad DNA and I am saved from this rampage.
Nor frog DNA. Who wants a little bit of frog DNA to help change your genders? Oh, I don't know, Jurassic Park. You're coming back to me. So anyway, then I told him to go watch the rest of my series because I'm a cool guy and I do cool things. But hey, you know, I'm thankfully got this far. So, you know, take your breaks. Don't binge everything. Stick to the stuff you like. You know, if you like Mario's and you just watch Mario's, that's okay. If you like Doom, you just watch Doom, or if whatever. I'll see you around.